Ogden's Nut Gone Flake by the Small Faces. When I was but a kid in the 60s, I remember on a number of occasions watching two serious besuited old men on black and white TV. One, the interviewer, would ask a very serious question and the other man, with a totally straight face, would reply in total gibberish. The normality of the situation apparently made it hilarious, though to me it was just like Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Men. It was later that I got the joke, when I saw comedy and linguistics experts explaining the genius of Stanley Unwin. How he had created a whole language similar to English in its sound and construction, but different enough that you only just got the gist of what he was saying. Also, I would have been familiar with the cheerful Cockney warblings of the Small Faces, particularly Lazy Sunday, with its comic take on life in London, a decade before the likes of Chaz and Dave and Ian Dury tackled the subject. Side 2 of Ogden's Nut Gone Flake is taken up by a song cycle narrated by Stanley Unwin. In the days when there was not much music TV and no DVDs, a tantalising glimpse of a performance of the whole piece, with the band and narrator, on a BBC Two programme called Colour Me Pop would sometimes turn up. Now it can be gorged in its entirety on YouTube. The side started with Stanley Unwin saying, "Are you all sitting comfortable 2 square on your body? Then I'll begin." It is the tale of Happiness Stan, who sets out on a giant fly to find out what has happened to the other half of the moon. He meets up with a tramp called Mad John, and as Stanley Unwin tells it, and so Stan walked towards the cave, and in his mind, mark me word, Mad John, deep thoughtless on this, all a tremblode, looking into the dark and peering into the back grove of black in there, and then appeared Mad John in fine foldy silken robes, all whitey hair, scintillating beard and dangly. Well, the beard must have been 24 years old to grow it and grow it and grow it all night load. What? And he was glowing with a friendly light, oh dear, joy and a voice, full of cockney, all joy of life and living emanate from the cockload of his heartstrings. "Called out to see you, man, what you been your hang-up, man, huh? I waiting 7 whole days for you, not still worried about this scintillating moon and dangly, huh? Stan. Yes, that's why I sorting you out here, triply, out of the back of this fly, who told me her." And John linked arms with him, and walking out stepper by stepper, and he pointed with a cockney forefinger, there up in the heavenly abode. What, Stan realised now, which it struck him like a smacker, old blue-eyedy, which came out for first turn, you never thought us before, as the sun rise in the early morning, so the recall of the moon in the eve, and oh, he thought, now the fly had something extra special. You thought us to say to me if you hold. And John looked happy, and attracting his earnesty of his eyeballs straight nose to nose and eye to eye. Hold for it, of course, I nearly forgot it, just you listen. And after this, the band sing Mad John's Philosophy in a song that starts with the line, "Life is just a bowl of all bran. You wake up every morning and it's there." The music is psychedelic 60s pop rock similar to their well-known songs like All or Nothing and Itchy-Coo Park. Soulful singing, clashing and stabbing guitars with swelling Hammond organ. Side 1 of the album has the aforementioned song that the Small Faces are probably most famous for, Lazy Sunday, a Cockney sing-along very much the park life of its day. It also has one of my all-time favourite rock songs, Afterglow of Your Love. There is also a local connection in that the country's top Small Faces tribute band, the Small Fakers, are a local act, and the lead singer, Matt Bond, can be found running open mic nights and gigging in the Maidenhead area. The Small Fakers have also done the song cycle with somebody who does a Stanley Unwin impression. The Small Faces, Ogden's Nut Gone Flake.